everyone, and welcome to Stitchy's World, or welcome back to Stitchy's World. So today we're going to be diving into the world of emotional support knits and crochets. I have for you 11 categories of patterns that range from chickens, pickles, potatoes, shrimp, vegetables, octopi, and more. So get cozy and let's dive in. So the first pattern that you may have already heard of is the Emotional Support Chicken, and this is by Annette Corsino. It is a pattern available on Ravelry for $6.50 US dollars, and it uses worsted weight yarn in several colors to make a really cozy knitted chicken. It's a good sized chicken. It can fit under your arm just like a real chicken, but it doesn't poop. It also doesn't lay eggs. But I think it is super cute, and I love seeing all the variations on the emotional support chickens out there. Now, if you like the emotional support chicken, you can also get the emotional support chicken accessories, which include a cute little beret and a cape. Or capelet, I'm not sure. Why not dress up your chicken? It makes it all that much cuter. If your chicken is feeling a little bit legless, you can actually make wings and legs for it as well. So those are complementary patterns. In other words, they complement the original, but you have to pay for them. It's $4 US dollars. And they're all available in Annette Corsino's Ravelry store. So the next one we're going to talk about is the Emotional Support Pickle. So I found one by Beth Fulchetti, and it's available in Mama Crochet on Instagram. It's a free Ravelry download. This pickle is crocheted with super bulky yarn, and it looks like it was the blanket yarn by Bernat. So that is one emotional support pickle. It is not the only emotional support pickle. There's another one I want to highlight for you. This is Salem Does Yarn, and there's also a free Ravelry download. This is the Knit Emotional Support Pickle, and this one is knit in several different yarns. I see one in a chenille chunky yarn. I see one that looks to be a worsted and one that looks to be a fingering weight. So whatever you've got, you can make it a pickle. Okay, the next category I want to talk about is the fruits and vegetables. The first is by Ingame Khan-Nin, and I apologize if I mispronounced your name. And this is a crocheted collection. The pattern collection is available for $6.50 US dollars, and the collection includes a mushroom, a potato, and pickles. And they also have suggested little funny cards or positive affirmations that you can put on these vegetables. Life isn't always bread and butter, so it is here to help you deal with all that life throws your way. Don't eat me. You will not regret it because you will never go hungry. Another collection is the Emotional Support Vegetables by Sherry Reed, and this was published in Cranbook Crochet. It's available for $8 Canadian, which is about $5.95 US dollars. And this looks to be out of blanket yarn. And you're gonna get a carrot, a positive potato, and a pumpkin. So this is another style if you really like that fuzzy blanket yarn. They're super cushy and would just be so cuddly. Oh, I've got one more fruits collection here, and that's the Mango, Blueberry, Apple, Heart Emotional Support, published by that creator, Ingame Khan-Nin. This pattern collection is available for $8 US. You have some options when it comes to vegetables and fruits that offer emotional support. So I do have two worms for you today. The first one is the Emotional Support Worm Amigurumi Crochet pattern, and the designer is Fat Lady Crochet. This one is a realistic looking worm, as much as a worm with eyes and a little smile and pink cheeks can be. And he's holding a little heart, which is troubling because arms don't have arms, but this one is holding a little heart. So he's offering you his love. The other worm is available on Ravelry for $4, and that is the Emotional Support Gummy Worm. It looks to be a sour gummy worm at that. This one, I believe, is still available for $4. It's made with super bulky yarn, takes about 90 to 100 yards, and it is a 27-inch long worm. Oh my. Whoops, centimeters. Okay, so this is the size of the worm. Okay, the next category of creatures is the octopi. The first octopus I want to highlight is Doc, the Emotional Support Octopus by Jasmine Soydem, and that is crocheted in super bulky yarn and is available for free on Ravelry. And it's one of those octopi that has the really curly tentacles. It looks super cute in the cozy blanket yarn, so cuddly. The second one is a giant Emotional Support Octopus, and that's by Jessica Bogach. Her patterns are available on Ravelry, and they were published in Octopus Army on Etsy. It is $6.99 for the pattern, and this is a gigantic octopus. It might take over part of your living room if you're not careful, but maybe that's exactly what you want it to do. We're going to move along in the same vein now of marine life, and we're going to talk about the Emotional Support Shrimp. Now, this is by Laura Lee Road, and it's available on Ravelry for $5.95 Canadian, which equates to about $4.42 US. And this is a crocheted shrimp. Could you imagine, like, you could just make a shrimp for everyone in your family? Because let's face it, the holidays can be a stressful time and they might be appreciated. Now, I'd like to touch back on a couple oddball vegetables and fruits that we missed the first time around because they're kind of standalone. So the first one is the Emotional Support Strawberry, and that's by Jelena Otina. And the pattern for this strawberry is available for $6.99 on Ravelry. It is adorable wearing its little heart-shaped glasses, holding a little message of support and love. The yarn used in this pattern is actually sport weight yarn. Look in your stash and I'm sure that you can scrounge up enough to make a few of these critters. The other oddball vegetable that we missed before because it's a standalone is the Emotional Support Fidget Corn. What it is it's an ear of corn with some pony beads. So the pony beads act as the fidget. This is available in the Knotted Dinosaurs Ravelry store. It is $4.50. It is crocheted in sport weight yarn. It comes apart into two pieces, so that's fun too. You can take it apart, put it together, take it apart, put it together. I have for you another extremely large Emotional Support critter, and that is the huge Emotional Support Potato. This potato is designed by Trish Hoskin and is available in Fat Lady Crochet Ravelry store. And this potato is holding a little heart. He's got big eyes. You can embroider eyes or you can put on some safety eyes. It's up to you. He's got arms as well because potatoes can grow arms. They grow something. Eyes? Well, he's got eyes too. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. And finally is the Emotional Support Donut. Now, this is also by Trish Hoskin, and it's available in Fat Lady Crochet Ravelry store. It is a crocheted donut for $7.99 Canadian, which is about $5.94 US. And this donut has sprinkles and is holding a heart and has a little smile and some eyes. Make the donut that the person wants. If they're a Boston cream person, go with the chocolate colored frosting. Okay, one last emotional support creature that you can eat. And that is the Emotional Support Nuggets. Who doesn't love nuggets? Nuggets of some kind. So this is available by Wonky Sarah from Wonky Sarah's Ravelry store. It is a free download. I'm so excited about this nugget. It looks like a nugget. It's got a little arm and leg kind of nubs. It's got eyes. It has one of those expressionless mouths, which is so cute. This is crocheted once again, and this is made up in DK yarn, but you do you, whatever nugget colored yarn you have. I think it's probably gonna work. The last pattern I want to tell you about right now, there are so many more patterns I want to tell you about, but the last one for today is the Baby Worm Wearable Emotional Support Dragon. This is amazing. This is by Lisa Heathco. It's available for $5 as a Ravelry download, and this is a dragon that actually curls around your arm or your neck, or can hang from something around you to offer his support. He's got little wings, he's got little thingies on his head, and he's got a little pointed tail. They are really cute. I think the shape of the snout with the little like nose lumps is really well done. I think a lot of people would enjoy receiving this. And the yarn used is the bulky yarn. The suggestion that the designer makes is the Loops and Threads Charisma Bernat Velvet. I actually have a bunch of Bernat Velvet little tiny balls left. I think I recognize the yarn now. I think I gotta make a dragon. Now let's find out what's inside, because there's gotta be something that's giving it that ability to pose around your arm. The wire that's inside here is the anodized aluminum 2.5 millimeter bonsai training wire. If you don't want him to be wearable, obviously you don't have to put in the wire, but if you want him to be able to bend around, you're gonna want the wire. And let me just tell you, you're gonna want the wire. Who doesn't want to wear a dragon? This is so cool. I think kids and adults would just love to receive this. So there you have it, folks. That's all the patterns I have for you today. Hopefully there's a pattern here that you will dive right into and have so much fun making it. If you choose to give it away as a gift, I'm sure the recipient will be so excited to receive these gifts that you're going to make. I know I'm going to start right in on my pickle because I already have a request from a coworker. She would like an emotional support pickle, and I just love the idea of presenting it in a jar, so that's my plan. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I love to do these pattern roundups. I just keep finding more and more that I want to share. And there will be a follow-up video, which is a deep dive of all the other things I found by these creators that I can't get enough of. I think my list is up to 56. So these were just 19 today, but there are lots more that I can't wait to tell you about. So make sure you hit like and subscribe and come back for more. Until then, so long.